I was reflecting yesterday on how far I've come in the past really 2 years, because this time 2 years ago, I was in such a bad mental place. Like, I was extremely dysregulated. I could barely get out of bed. When I got out of bed, I would then get back into bed for the rest of the day. I was very heavily addicted to Adderall. I could barely open emails. I remember when I would get a bunch of emails or clients would need something from me or whatever, I would just feel this like overwhelming weight of responsibility. And so I would do what I could, but I couldn't read instructions. I remember I hired this company to help me like set up systems in my business, and she sent me a bunch of instructions, and the idea of reading instructions literally felt impossible. I had an accountant for my business, and that was because I could barely look at my bank accounts and I was in a ton of debt, and I would have to take my meetings with my accountant from my bed because I was so overwhelmed. I couldn't fathom like facing that from anywhere other than my bed. And now I'm in this position where I am consistent in ways I literally never thought was possible for me. I used to tell myself all the time, like, I'm just an inconsistent person. And now I've really redefined consistency for myself in a really like supportive way. My emails are always empty. Like, I clean that shit out constantly. I am on top of my finances. I don't even use an accountant anymore because I'm so on top of my finances and so like financially literate now. I'm currently building a membership site, which is going to mean like a ton of people are going to need things from me. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited to have a community of people because I know I can handle it. I know I have the space for that now. I feel really on top of my business with like long-term goals and instructions, and just being able to like handle everything and plan for the future in a way that I felt like I couldn't before. And it's just amazing because 2 years feels like a long time, but it's really not that long of a time in the scheme of things. But my life has changed so drastically in that time because of the work that I've done on myself and the help that I was able to get. And it's just really beautiful. And I really wish that I could tell that version of myself 2 years ago that there was nothing wrong with me. Like, there was no like character flaw or thing that I needed to fix about myself. I was just overwhelmed. My nervous system was extremely dysregulated. I was living in a state of freeze, nervous system shut down, and then would go into fight or flight, to deal with things. And it's just how the body was trying to protect me and how my brain was trying to protect me. And that's all it was. And there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Anyway, my food's ready, but let me know if you want me to talk about how I did this and just my journey over the past couple of years.